Well, we're here at Baytree and we're going to take a little bit of a tour around the showroom, if that's okay, Chris and Chris.
Yep, okay.
So tell me, what are we going to start with first?
Shall we start with your favourite, Porsche?
Yes, let's go. Love them, love them. We can't deny, I mean, we've got a big long line of them here. Although the GT3 RS, I think probably is the one that I would most like.
Yep.
And actually I like this colour as well.
Lizard green.
Yeah, lizard green.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So if you want a car that's going to hold its money, really popular car, obviously stop making them now, hard to get hold of, that's look no further than something like this. Ceramics, proper track car, roll cage, lizard green interior. It's all there, isn't it?
I love lizard green. They do come up with some names for their colours, don't
Yeah.
they? It's not, I'm not sure that's a colour that, if I was looking at it on paper, would it sell itself to me.
No. Okay.
But perhaps that's because my ex used to call me a lizard because I was always cold.
Oh dear.
Very good. Very good.
Maybe not the car for you then.
Maybe not. No.
So this is a really good buy, really safe with a car like this. Doesn't really depreciate too much. And perhaps over time will go up as well.
How long would you expect something like this to be here for?
Probably within 8 weeks it'll have gone, probably less than that actually.
Really?
So we've already got someone on this car now, we've had a lot of interest in the car, so probably sometimes it can be 6 days, 6 weeks, something like that. But yeah, it will go, and it will go in the next couple of months.
And would you say this is like a usable car as well? So, you know, you're not going to be knocking off too much of its value if you start sticking miles on it?
We can do, but it's probably a perfect track car, isn't it? That's the whole thing with it. And probably sort of standard GT3 is that one, probably sort of more of a daily, really. But no, I mean, sort of if you sort of don't put the miles on it, to retain its value because of its rarity as well.
So if you've bought this car and it's so rare, why would you ever sell it?
Well, people do, don't they? They sort of like again, I think as Chris mentioned earlier, a lot of people actually we sell 6 or 7 cars a year to.
Yeah.
So they buy it, they have it, they use it for probably 2 or 3 months. They've had the pleasure out of it, and they move on to something else.
Yeah, it's the
That's what we
chase,
do.
you know. So, honestly, with a lot of our clients, it is the chase of buying a car, and they have it, get the T-shirt.
I talk about this all
Do you?
the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I do. It's literally, I've been in showroom handovers and they're in the car and they're already saying, what should we swap this for next? It's like, so you're not actually that interested in the car. They love the thrill of the chase of finding the car, all the chat that goes with it, all the attention.
Yeah.
And they go round and round on that merry-go-round constantly. So I can't believe it. I talk about this all the time. It's so
They're on
funny.
to the next one, aren't they?
Yeah.
If so you can't get one, then when they want one.
Yeah.
I mean, I do definitely prefer this,
Okay.
if I'm honest, but I mean, that is more of a track car.
It's your perfect
Other than-
lineup.
Well, no, I prefer the GT3 RS.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Well, purely on looks.
Yeah, totally.
On colour?
No, totally.
Okay.
Totally
Okay,
on
yeah.
looks. Yeah.
Well, this
Python
is
green.
Python green.
Okay. Oh,
So
that's even
another
more
Python green.
stingy.
This is Python.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you actually refer to you as Python as well? or
No,
not?
I was just a lizard. Just a lizard.
Yeah.
So this is the 992, so the latest version, and these are still making over list from factory. So very desirable car, just purely from the Porsche waiting list. So again, a good car to buy. In terms of power and performance, the GT3, which this is, that delivers what that car is delivering. That's a GT3 RS, so they've really upped the game with this one. Brilliant car, fantastic car. So yeah.
And how long would you expect a car like this to remain over list? I mean, does there come a sort of plateau where, I mean, presumably they must tail off at some stage?
Yeah, the GT3 is probably, I mean, not yet, no, they haven't plateaued yet. There's no sign of that because obviously Porsche dealers only producing a few, and you have to go through a process to get one of these cars from Porsche. You have to have bought a GTS, and you have to be a good customer and bought lots of cars, and you're entitled to get one of these. So.
Or then you could just come to you and...
Or they can come to us, yeah, and buy it straight away and drive off.
It's just amazing how engineering and developments in technology increase the performance. And so this is the output of this is similar to this.
Yes,
it's incredible.
Yes,
and as everyone knows, one of my favourite cars, an Enzo Ferrari. And now you look at kind of how the evolution of Ferrari's gone and what today's Ferraris are pushing to just wipes the floor with it, but it's incredible for a fraction of the price.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But if I was going for a daily driver, I wouldn't choose this. I think I'd go for the CLK.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Would you?
I do. I really like that.
Yeah.
I think there's a bit of a wolf in sheep's clothing. I mean, it's not much of a sheep, is it?
No.
But
Well,
I'm not sure my mum would know what it is.
it's a black
Sorry.
sheep. It's a black
It's a black sheep. Yeah, it's
Black
very
edition,
much
yeah.
black.
CLK 60 Black Series, so allegedly 500 worldwide, that sort of figure. Don't know how many are still on the road, but we've been fortunate to have 2 of these in the last 6 months.
Oh, really?
Yeah, very special car, iconic. So, and that will go up in value for sure over a period of time.
So you think this is an investment rather than... Oh, that's...
Over a period of time for sure.
Yeah. What kind of period?
I mean, you know,
100 years.
100 years, you know. It's 130 today. In 10 years, it might be 250.
130 grand.
Really?
130,000, 135,000 pounds. If you bought a terraced house for 130 grand and had it for 10 years and sold it for double, you'd be all right with that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And you can enjoy this as well.
Well, you can. I'd be slightly worried about doing sort of 40,000 miles a year, though.
Oh no, yeah, it's
Yeah,
definitely.
it's not
Yeah.
such a car for
It's
that,
not-
is it?
it's no.
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 It's a garage car. You put it in there and don't use it.
Well, it
Garage
is
queen.
absolutely immaculate. What year is it?
2008.
Wow. Gosh, I wish I looked like I did in 2008. This definitely looks better.
Like that. Like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
I bet we all do,
We're glossing
actually.
over that one.
In fact, we took this. We
it.
took one of these, the supercar driver event last year, and it created a big stir. So there's all these.
Well, the owner of this car was actually at the same event, I think, wasn't he?
Oh, was he?
And he had his photograph taken with the one that we took.
Oh,
So
right,
then
okay.
you still got the sticker on the
Right, okay.
on the top there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there were 2 cars. They thought they'd only got the only one there, and there were 2 at the same venue. So yeah.
And am I right? This is the only Ferrari?
We have got some more Ferraris at the top because we have another additional 2 units at the top full of cars. We haven't had
Okay,
a chance
but
to show
only
you that
one in
today.
here. How do you
One in
decide
here.
what goes in there and what comes in here?
Well, the guys,
We just like to put a mix.
show
There's a mix of brands. I mean, you referred to earlier about the mix of brands that we have. So we try to put, sort of a good selection of product in here. I mean, sort of just a couple of months ago, all the line down there was now all Porsche. That was all red Ferrari, wasn't it?
Rosso.
Right.
Yeah, it was like a complete row of Rosso. Unfortunately, they've all sold and gone. So that's good.
So
As
you
much as we like to see them,
just
we like
left
to see
with
something
the
else somebody
bloody
else as well.
Porsches.
Is what, sorry?
You're just left with the Porsches now you're trying to get rid of.
Well, we knew you were coming.
Oh dear.
But this is nice.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Classic, isn't it?
Probably one of the all-time classic Ferraris, 458 Italia Coupe, Rosso with Crema, 7,500 miles, so perfect mileage. Definitely a garage queen, that car. You just keep that in the garage and use it. That won't, last of the naturally aspirated engines, so it's got history. So yes, that's going to be an investment over time. That's an investment piece for sure.
Yeah. Gosh, I haven't actually driven one of these. Have
You
any of
haven't?
you? No.
They're great. They're a fantastic drive.
Really? I bet.
It's classic Ferrari, isn't it?
It does. Yeah, it is.
It's classic Ferrari.
Just don't wear your jeans on the cream seats. So.
No. I mean, gosh, that'd be a bit of an issue, wouldn't it?
No, it
Getting
happens a
denim
lot with
stains.
those Crema seats and Ferraris. And you
Yeah.
get the blue on your jeans come off.
I do know a good car detailer.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
And we
sort
can
of-
sell a product to protect it as well for you. So you don't
Okay,
get
well.
that issue.
Oh, okay. How things have moved on.
And I mean, this is sort of like sat neatly, nestled next to it.
AMG GTR
Yeah.
Coupe. The old Batmobile. Looks like a bit of a Batmobile. Quite
It
a chunky
does.
looking car, doesn't it?
Hey, with another supercar driver sticker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
good with Ferrari.
I like this. I could see myself in here. If I could fit in the seats, but I'm sure I could.
We can
Sure
get
you
you in.
could. Do you not think?
V8.
Yeah, I could squeeze in there just. Perfect.
Another good
It's
driving experience.
it's very in your face, this
Yeah.
one,
But do
isn't
you
it?
think? Yeah, no, I suppose it is. It is. And then
The Roadster,
Roadster version as well.
That's factory paint, which is brilliant blue, which is a different colour. So there's not many Roadsters about. There's only 750, Chris, is there worldwide?
Just
I think?
750 of these made,
750
yeah.
of these. So
750,
again,
yeah.
coming into season, Roadster.
And this
Yeah,
matte
well,
paint
perfect
has
touring
become
car
really
is
popular,
perfect
hasn't it?
touring
Yeah.
car.
Yeah,
Isn't it? It's a funny thing. It's
yeah. Yeah, a lot of people are wrapping the cars, PPF and wrapping
Yeah.
the cars now over the last few years, as you
Oh, this is
Probably
factory,
aware.
But this is factory
finish.
finish.
That's
Factory
yeah.
finish, yeah. Yeah.
It's a bit. It's not so good on the fingerprints, is it?
No.
No, we
you
won't
like bright blue though, don't you?
I
Bright
do
blue?
like bright blue.
But this is a bit dull.
I do. No, actually, I like this.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do. It's It is. I don't. I've never been much of a soft top person.
Right.
Though I don't know why.
Right.
That's because you don't live in California.
That'll be it.
If you lived in California, you'd love it.
Yes. No. I think you're probably. Yeah. I mean, it is a bit grey and dismal
Yeah.
today. So
In Derby, not so handy.
Great touring car though. Fantastic.
Derby is
touring car.
lovely.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is nice.
It's
Yeah.
not like-
Don't let
not like this every
Darren
day.
sort of put you off.
Don't worry, the weather was same in London this morning. I mean, it's just...
Well, listen, guys, this is an amazing workshop and the showroom that you've got here. Thank you
you.
very much.
Thank you
and
very
thank you
much.
so much for hosting us
Thanks for
today.
having us.
Yeah, thank you
Okay.
very much. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thanks very much.